Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making spaghetti with some leftover meat. Yeah, and that's how it looked after the preparation. I had made some meat the previous night and I was wondering what to do with it. So I chose to make some spaghetti. Yeah, so I started by adding some water to a pot, a pan or a sufuria, whichever. Then I proceeded to add some salt. Yeah, so just add a bit of salt so that the spaghetti can be salty, can be salted from the beginning. Yeah, so I just proceeded to add a bit of spaghetti and gave it about 10 minutes to cook. It took only 10 minutes. Yeah, so after that, that's how it looked. Yeah, so now it's time to make the sauce. Yeah, so just put a pan now to the stove. So start by adding some onions, then some oil. And because the meat was already cooked, I was just making sauce for the spaghetti really. So you won't need a lot of onions or tomatoes. Yeah, so once the onions were browned, I just added some tomatoes, some diced tomato. Yeah, so the goal at this juncture is to yeah, then I just added a tiny bit of paprika for flavor. You can add whichever spices you want. You can add some chili. Yeah, then I added a bit of cumin. Cumin has a strong taste, so just a little bit goes a long way. If you add a bit of paprika, then reduce that one into half, the quantity of cumin, so that it doesn't overpower the food or the sauce. Yeah, so once I added the spices that I wanted to add, I just added a bit of water so that the tomato can cook. Yeah, so at that point you can see it's already cooked. Yeah, so that's the cooked meat that I cooked the previous night that I'm talking about. It was in the fridge. That's why it's a bit clumpy, but it will cook. It will separate properly once it is eaten. Yeah, so I just took some bit of it because the spaghetti is not that much, so I just added a bit of it and allowed it to heat up. If you don't have already cooked meat, you can just cook it from fresh. You can boil it, then you make it with sauce as I've made it. Then I added just a bit of dark soy sauce for flavor. Yeah, so once you do that, just mix everything and allowed it to simmer a bit. Then the next thing will just to add your spaghetti really, and the meal will be ready. It was so nice. I think I'll make another batch with the remaining meat. So that's how it looks. It's so saucy. Yeah, so just add the spaghetti at this point. And the meat was really tender, so it it took the dish to another level. Yeah, so I just mixed everything, then let it simmer for 1 or 2 minutes, then it will be ready. I did not add salt because, as I mentioned, the meat was already cooked, created the previous night, so it is salted. It was salted, and the spaghetti. Remember, I added salt when boiling it, so I did not add any extra salt. Yeah, so that's how it looks. I just mixed everything. I don't think this camera is doing it justice. It was bomb. It was really, really nice. Yeah, that's how it looks. Let me just serve it up. I just served it because I couldn't wait to eat it because of how good it looks. I don't have the right, what do we call it, the right spoon for the spaghetti, but oh well. I just use the one I have. Then I just put it in the, I plated it. I served it, plated it, whichever. Yeah, so that's how it looks. Kindly like this video, comment down below if this is your favorite meal as well. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll see